Welcome back to BDDE, where we like to waste money and have fun, and we're a complete mess at this place. I've got so much to do, and it's already 10:30, and I need to sleep. Tomorrow's going to be terrible, and I need to work and then go game with board games afterwards. But you're not here for that. You're not here for me to whinge about how I don't get enough sleep. You're here to have a look at if I get anything good. And maybe we will, maybe we won't. I'm just going to take some screenshots. Screenshot. The last one. Sorry guys, just need to do that. We will, of course, do them in the correct order. One box per video, as always. Especially this, we might change that up once we see. Art's beautiful on the box. I love it. Art's great. I'm not sure how I feel about this set just yet. I'm trying to stay relatively positive about it because, you know, there's still cool cards in here and all that kind of stuff, and we have some new stuff to play in. And Silver Age is now a thing, so it's cheaper to get into. My only thing is that obviously this basically entire thing... Oh, those cats. We have a number 18 here, just so we know. Let's have a look what the display would look like. There you go, that's the display. So, I have no idea how much per pack is, because these boxes are more expensive. End of the video. Because so if you just fast forward, it's fine. Or you can watch it in 2 times speed. It's fine. It's whatever. Beer. This is looking pretty cool. I've had a look at some people open these. I do think there's going to be a positive. The way that they've structured it, it means that you should be able to. My hair's a mess. Oh, I can't even fucking get it up to sit properly. Too tired for this shit. Beautiful art, but it's like, from what I understand, is that it'll always have a non-foil, either a cold foil or a non-foil card, and a rainbow foil at the back. So it should, with the metal detector, always be the same. What is a good thing means that you can't scan these, and if that's the case, great job there, LSS, because I don't want them to be scanned. I want to be able to go, yep, I'm going to buy a bunch of those packs, and it doesn't matter. Metal detector, it doesn't help people with anything. Now, I can't remember entirely what's in this set. I did look at some of the spoilers this season, but I've completely and utterly forgotten what half of them were. And I go, oh yeah, now I remember that. So if you guys can remember, you can then tell me what's going on. We're going to have a slower look than normal, because most of these are meant for Sage. When it's attacked, choose a card. In the combat chain, this gets the chosen card's name. That's always cool. To help with ninja combos. Spellbound Trap. That card just wanted to jump over there. Man overboard. What we got? Habu. Habu-boo-boo. So this is this is Demise. I don't know what this is. Go again. At the start of each turn, put a storm counter on this. Destroy it unless you destroy an ash you control. For each storm counter on it, attack action cards get -1 while attacking or defending. And it's harder to pop stuff. That's pretty cool. Not that you have a lot there. And so we're going to have to keep the rares and that separately. Oh, there's my rainbow foil. That's rainbow foil. Barely see that. Commons, rainbow foil, rare. Jessic, I'm going to need this in cold foil, I feel. And we have the Rocky Yard Rodeo. This card is equal to the highest base weapon you control. So that's good for the rock and for Tough Nut. So that's Tough Nut card with the rock. Oh, that looks yummy. Sharpen sword you control, put a +1 counter on it, remove all +1 counters at the end of the turn. If this has 3 or more +1 counters, its next attack this turn gets dominate. That's pretty cool. Cut and carve. Sounds good for a common. I'm not going through everything. If you play an instant, yeah, that's fine. Runic, Future Sight, Elusive Bloodshed, Assassins. Rainbow Foil is a shimmering spectre. While this is attacking or defending, when this leaves the arena, create a spiritual token, and it's Mirage. 6 for 3 to attack. It's alright. Rainbow Foil. Sigil of Alaris, something or other, some beta shit. Oh, that's rare. It's pretty sexy. When this is destroyed, create a Vigor token. It has a ward. Giggity. Alright, cool. So we're all meant to be getting 3 cold foils per box. We still haven't gotten one, but it is early days. We have Rainbow Foil, Quicksand, create a Quicken token under target hero's control, so you can do it under your own. Go again when this defends an attack with go again, tap ally hero. Yep, cool. That's not a bad little trap there. Shimmering Mirage. While this is defending, when this chain link resolves, banish this. You may play this guy. I don't care anymore. Yeah, that's a defense reaction. That's fine. We got a rare, some heralds, and some more assassin armor. Fair enough. There's a lot of armor and stuff for this. So this is Sage. Hey, we got a full art already. How about Rainbow Foil Majestic? That's not bad. Fuck yeah, we'll call that a hit. We got some Sleeveroos here. That's pretty good. When this hits a hero, they reveal their hand and discard all cards with 6 or more. Then they draw that many cards. I don't care. It's a full art. Hey, we have the Dynastic Diamond. This has a double Majestic pack. That's pretty good. Fealty tokens can't be destroyed by opponent's effects. If you control 3 more fealty tokens, this gets +1. So it's pretty. This is pretty much a great Fi headpiece. I think just absolutely great for that. Majestics, Smoke and Seal. This is also really good for obviously Fi. Let's leave that up. Yeah, so the first box is always a little bit slow for me. I know it's already at 8 minutes. Blah blah blah. I told you to put it at double speed. If you're not listening to me at double speed at this point, that's on you. We'll keep going. Some more Felling Runeblade actions that have LL, but this is for Sage, so it's fine. Reprint of Phoenix Flame, it's alright. It's fine. Stadium Security. I'm not reading that. It's Rainbow Foil though. Chain of Brutality, and we have a Tiger Trap. When this defends, the attacking hero control 3 or more attacks with greater than their base. Attacks can't gain. Okay, cool. Anyway, this is what I'm looking at to add to my Bravo. If you control the gold, this gets +1. Action, destroy this. The next time you would draw from a gold token, this turn instead draws 2. So from 1 gold, pay 4, draw 2. I don't think it's going to be that bad. I think it's going to be quite an interesting little piece for Guardians, because they can just use Test of Strength to get gold for that, and then have an alternative for whenever they know they're not going to win their clashes. Become the Cup. I like that name. That looks deal arcane. If it deals damage, create a Sigil of Fate token. Cool, bananas. Now we've got the Man Overboard again. Let's go away. We don't care about you. Fierce Vengeance. When this chain link resolves, if there is a card defending this, draw a card. It's attack for 0 though. Attack for 0. When this defends together with a card from hand, it gets +1 until the end of turn. And it's temper though. So, not a bad way to always guarantee a bit of block for the warrior. Nice. A warrior fridge. Hey, some frozen ice action. So I'm not reading it, sorry. Not going to read all the cards. And we have a boring, boring. A roaming beacon. Create a courage token, always good. If there are no cards in your soul, return this to its owner's hand and charge your soul. And that's a attack reaction. So that's not a bad attack reaction. Being able to put a card back into your soul. We have a sigil of grave spawning. I don't care. It's not. It's Runeblade. I don't give a fuck. Boop doop. Let's see if we can find something cool. Phoenix. I'm not reading all that. Oh, that's a rainbow foil. I can barely tell. Reduce them. Mist form. Choose X equipment with cloak. You have equipped. Turn them face down. That's be good if you get to play. If you actually play her anymore. The what's the name? Moon. With all her stuff, but look, there we go. We got a kimono. Instant. Turn this face up. Put a +1 counter on this. At the start of your turn, destroy this. So flip it backwards and forwards. And some more thorns. Yeah, because some of these decks were just unplayable with it. Graphic. Was it Glyph Power Spell for our Rainbow Foil? We read that before, and just a couple more rares. I'm not going to read them all. I want to get this done. We're already at the 12-minute mark. I just stopped reading because we're running out of time very fast. Heavy metal, hardcore, retrieve, revive. What's this? Choose one or both. Put a +1 counter on target. Blue aura you control. Put a +1 counter on target. Or the ward you control. If you choose both, search your deck for an inner chi, reveal it, shuffle it, then put it on top of your deck. It's not the worst. And some ninja equipment. So yeah, this is actually going to be important to keep the rares apart, because the rares are a heavy part of the power for Sage, I feel. Excessive blood loss. Hey, we got a regular. Balance of Justice. Yeah, you know, that's not bad. It's not the worst thing. I don't really care. I don't need it. Sell it. Whatever. But Balance of Justice. No, non-foil. Don't need it. Don't care. I have the OG cold foil, so that's always better. But it's nice to get something cool. That could be worth some money to help make me feel better. Spellbound Trap. Course of Root Top. And it's got an original standard border. It hasn't got the that weird Antiquities one. I'm not sure if I like it yet. Hey, Seismic Shift. And we got some reason, but what's this one do? This is Guardian. We gotta look at this. As an additional cost to play this, tap X Seismic Surge tokens you control. Target X, destroy target X aura tokens. Play this. Tap X Seismic Surge tokens you control. Destroy X target aura tokens. Alright. Fair. It's not too bad. You get to taps X Seismic tokens. You control, destroy target aura tokens. Like, so you can just tap yours and destroy other people's aura tokens, as long as they're tokens, not. So you could destroy a bunch of if you create a bunch of seismics, you could destroy a bunch of rune chants with that. Just tap them. Hey, we got our first cold foil. So rune blade equipment and some regular rest of the back. So we'll have a look at this. I mean, it's alright. Spell Void 1, Braid Blake, Helm of Might and Magic. It's alright. Set. Gotta make sure we get that. Fasting Carcass. That sounds great. Flaming and Channeling and Shattering Grasp. Ice Equipment Arm. Destroy this. Destroy target. Frozen ally. Go again. Battle one. It's a nice way to kill an ally of somebody. If you can freeze them out and then use that to just destroy them. Then you feel like, why did I even bother freezing him? Duty Bound Blitz. Play this only if a yellow card has been put into your soul this turn. Go again. So it's a blue that has attack 3. That's pretty good for a blue card. You just got to be done the thing. The whole thing. Descend into Madness. It does definitely look like there's a bit of a descend. Banish a random card from the defending hero's hand. Then draw 2 cards. It's not bad. It is madness. Hey, we got one of the we got a second cold foil for the box. And it's something I wanted. Enclose Firemind. It's just the Arcane Barrier 1. So that looks nicer than Guardian. Than just the normal Nullrune Hood. This looks a little better. Because it's just Guardian. So. Just seems a bit weird. I'm sure there'll be another card later on that'll make sense why that's a Guardian card by itself. Display a craftsmanship, target weapon gets +4 if the weapon has been sharpened this turn. I put some counter on it. Cool. Nah, we're not going to read everything. We're just going to read a couple of randoms. That looks pretty freaky though. It's chaos action. I'm not going to read it. Don't care about chaos. Chaos sounds like some dumb person's idea. Giggity. She's got a cute face. Leaving for speed. There's revived action. If you have more health than your hero, than each other hero, you may play this as though an instant. That's always a good thing. When this enters the arena, name a card. The name card can't be played from hand while this is in the arena. At the beginning of the action phase, destroy this. So you just basically force someone to not be able to play a card that, if you know that that's the only card they can play to win the game, you could, and you have that, you could probably stall it off. The only problem with these kind of cards, from my point of view, is that gotta really, really know what your opponent is likely to have. And I'm not at that level. I'm too dumb for that. Shiny Mirage. Don't care. Yeah, third gold foil is an assassin one, and so we don't care. We don't care, but it does look fucking cool, man. That does look very cool. Assassin. That does look cool. Okay, alright. Doesn't matter. It looks cool at the very least. Can't be able to read it. Too many cards to read right now. Insult to injury. That's what I want to do to pit most people. Or what happens to me, so it's all the same. A couple of nice rares there. So we've got our 3 fucking cold foils. We've got a legendary. We've got a full art rainbow foil. I think we're doing pretty good here. Target sword, you can try to get +1 counters. More. It has 1 or more, it gets dominate. Yep, so that's all the differences. I was wondering what the red was different. Rights of Earth Law. When this enters your arena, create a seismic at the start of your turn. Destroy this. The next Guardian attack action card you play this turn gets +3. That's pretty good. Guardian action aura. That's pretty good. We have a cup. It'll become the cup. As you play this, choose a color. This gets the chosen color. It's not too bad. Rainbow foil. You're not rainbow foil. Get out of there. Clear water elixir and some wizard shroud. Fate. Which is pretty too. Oh yeah, I remember seeing some of these cards. There's a lot of pretty girls in this. For those, there's a couple of those cards. Now they become the cup, rainbow foily, and yep, double cross straps. Not single, but double. Destroy this, gain 1, activate this only if you hit 2 or more times this combat chain as an Arcane Barrier 1. That's a pretty good generic thing against, especially against Runeblade. Because then I can defend a bit, and it gives you your Arcane Barrier that you need usually for those stupid 1 or 2 offs. Hulk up. Sapwood elixir. The next action this turn gets +3. You may destroy a frailty token you control. If you do, gain an extra life. So if you're going to get a bunch of those tokens, play these. Keep life. Ransack and race, and we have a balsamic boots. If you control seismic action, gets +1. So that's all right. So you just need to constantly keep the seismics up, so not as great. Hey, that's another rare rainbow foil. Looks pretty good. When this defends, you may pay 3, create that many as a surge. That's not bad for a 3-block rainbow foil. Yeah. And bomb. Looks pretty good. You may play this from your banish zone. If you do, it gets go again. Put an attack action card with Blood Debt from your graveyard on the bottom of your deck. Blood Debt. It has Blood Debt. Frost Spikes. Nothing interesting there. I know I'm taking too long. Sorry, guys. But we'll see. It is what it is. Painful Premonition. Yeah, rainbow foily. We have the Baba Lava Run Aground. Alright, whatever. I don't care if that's pronounced correctly or not. It is what it is. If you have no cards in your hand, this gets +3. That's the only way it has anything. Otherwise, so you just got to be accountant, so it's basically going to block out an extra card, but it's not going to help with your break points. That's all that means. Become the bottle, don't care. Banish. Yep, so exactly 3 rainbow foils. Quickly go through this and then I'll open the big boy. Baba Lubba, run aground, embalm. We have a cold foil, Craven Cowl. Leave him speechless. A enclosed fire mind, a helm of might and magic, a seismic shift, a balanced justice, not a battle pickup. Go straight on the market, I guess. Sigil of grave swarming, a tiger trap, a beautiful full art mind meets might majestic, and a dynastically diamond, whatever, and a Rocky Rodeo rock helper card, whatever. Too tired for this crap. Oh, I'm gonna have to make at least 2 videos because I'm probably not gonna have time to open them up. Things. So one thing I've watched from knowing stuff is that if you're gonna have a cool rainbow foil in the back here, this will be the back, become like the normal backs of cards. So this is a puzzle piece. So we have looking for scrap. So we have these, nice used things, and we have a boring, and that's where you can get your cold foil. Cut through the facade, so that's kind of boring. And then you can get this rainbow foil. It's part of the eye, I believe. So that's the puzzle, and that's all we got for that. Anyway, that's only the first video. Sorry it took so long. Next video I'll go fast. I'm not going to read the cards as much. Or am I? Anyway, that's all the time we got from this episode of B. We'll catch you next time. Bye bye.